Good greetings, everyone. My name is Reverend Tabiti, and I am the Executive Director at thepower.org. I also write the empowerment column for the Las Vegas Informer newspaper and have done so every week for the last 4 years. And I also write the Mars versus Venus column for Las Vegas Woman magazine as the only male ever allowed to write for this all-woman publication. But what I'm most famous for is I am the inventor of the personal time map system available at thepower.org. Your personal time map is a mathematical technology that integrates your date of birth with universal laws that govern existence in a way that removes the darkness that surrounds you and to put you at a superior advantage over your situation and circumstance so that you're able to succeed emotionally, mentally, financially, and spiritually. But that's not what I want to talk to you about. But if you don't have your time map, definitely make sure you get over to thepower.org. It costs less than 60 cents a week to use your time map. So what I want to talk to you about today, though, is very, very important. Most of you who know me know that I love to clown around and kid, but this time I don't need to be flowery with words and all that. Obviously, I can do that. Read the empowerment column, and you'll see that I can definitely elevate consciousness and articulate the inward journey just as well as anyone else. But what I want to talk about is the human race is suffering from every ailment and disease that we can create a name for due to the ignorant neglect of internal cleansing. So since Mahatma Gandhi taught us to be the change that you want to see in the world is why I chose to change my lifestyle over a couple of years ago. And what I do is for the first 7 days of every month, I don't eat anything whatsoever. I just drink water only as a way of cleansing and purification. Why? Because cleanliness is next to godliness, internally, externally, eternally. And then the first law of nature is purification of path. This is why it rains. This is why the winds blow. This is why the rivers run. This is why we have to sit on the toilet. This is why we catch colds. It's because nature is constantly trying to get rid of these bad things that we're consuming and putting inside of our body. One thing I must be on the record as saying is, unlike any other clergy that you'll ever listen to, I don't need to be believed, because no matter what I think or believe, or no matter what you think or believe, is really irrelevant. And I'll just prove that by saying, the next time you find yourself sitting on the toilet, remember what you heard today. Okay? What's making you sit on that toilet does not care what you think or believe. It doesn't care what book you read. It doesn't care what club you belong to, or what scripture you read, or what church you belong to, because that stuff is irrelevant. The world is divided by religion, and religion is further divided by what they believe. The Catholics believe this, the Protestants believe that. This is not what brings them together, it's what keeps them apart. What I'm referring to are the universal laws that govern existence. So I have been doing this fasting program for the last 27 consecutive months. And so today I have a total of 196 days of fasting in just over 2 years. My degree of health right now is unbelievable. My balding has vanished. All of my gray hair is just about gone. I have no wrinkles anywhere in my body. I have no ailments or symptoms. I don't take any stimulants or medicines. I don't wear any glasses or hearing aids, and I feel good all the time. I'm on track this year for being able to bench press almost 100 pounds over my weight. Right now I'm about 85 pounds over my weight, but I think you get the point. So what I want to say in the beginning is, I'm a scientist who also happens to be a clergy. So what I'm going to say is, in order to participate in the global economy, there's a universal agreement that it is the year 2014 AD. And that AD is in reference to Jesus. And then 4,000 years ago, it'll be 2014 BC, and that BC is also in reference to Jesus. I'm not trying to suggest to you in any way what to have faith in or what to believe. I'm only stating what the fact is. And so this is what makes Jesus relevant, along with the fact that he was considered or is known as the way shower. Not the way talker, the way shower. So what happened is the church, where the church has gotten it all wrong, is the church has become so obsessed with the messenger Jesus that they missed the message. And what was the message? The message was Jesus came to show us the way to be our own salvation and how to redeem ourselves through his 40-day fast example. Remember, the greatest teachers don't teach by running their mouth, they teach by example. You see, and so what happened was he set the example, but the world chose to ignore it. That's why we're called ignorant, because we chose to ignore it. I mean, the poor man got on the cross and he said, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do." Translation is, God, them some ignorant folks that even if I come down here and show them what to do, they still want to keep harping on what it is that I said and talked about. You see, because people want to run their mouth, but no one wants to do the work. I don't need to be believed when I'm telling you this. I'm actually concerned because I'm getting tired of watching people get sick of something and dying. People having all these ailments and symptoms, and they're going to other toxic people trying to get help. So what I want to say is, because I don't need to be believed, here's how it works. The ultimate reality of our existence is we're either standing with the truth or we'll have to face the truth. But either way, the truth is guaranteed to win. So therefore, the people that know truth and the people who are wise and understand cleanliness is next to godliness are not going to dispute or argue or debate anything that I'm saying. But since there's so much toxicity, that means there's going to be a lot of ignorance. And so this is what I want to say to the ignorance is, I want to put my challenge out there to anybody on the planet. Anybody on the planet that wants to run their mouth in opposition to what I'm saying, I want to lovingly invite you to come and join me for a fast together. The two of us, we'll go to the mountains together. I'll even let you bring a jacket, okay, because you're probably going to need it. And we're going to bring the cameras as well, because I'm not going to let you run or escape out of this one, that's for sure. We want the whole world to see what the truth is here. Because the truth is this: the cleaner we are on the inside, the easier it is to do fasting. And so here's what I predict to such critic, is that in 2 days, for sure, that mouth will shut, and in 3 days, you're going to learn a lot of serious respect. So on to the lesson is, understand that the human body is constantly trying to get rid of this substance, and it's called mucus or snot. This stuff shows up as sleep in the eyes, wax in the ears. It excretes through the gums and becomes hardened plaque around the teeth. And this stuff, this substance sticks to everything it touches. That's why tissues work so well when you blow your nose. This is why we catch colds. It's because nature is constantly trying to get rid of this stuff. But when we are putting it in at a faster rate than she can get rid of it, the accumulative effect is what accumulates into what's called the symptoms of aging, and also accumulates into every disease and symptom that we can create a name for. When they do the bypass surgery, what do you think is in there blocking? It's this snot. The snot, it sticks to the inside walls of your arteries, the inside walls of your veins, your capillaries, and your microcapillary areas. And that no matter what we do, we can go running to these doctors and pharmaceuticals and all this stuff, but that they treat symptoms, they don't treat causes. And so even if they're able to alleviate the symptom, all it's going to do is transmute into some latent disease that will take you down the next time. Anyway, I just want to get this out there for now. It's my intention to go ahead and start making videos, not with any desire to be famous. I'm not interested in any fame. I'm interested in being effective, though, and there's not anybody around that can explain what it is that I'm explaining. 196 days of fasting lends me at least a credential, given with the fact that I don't need to be believed. Anyway, folks, I enjoyed giving you this information today. Peace and blessings to you, and enjoy your time map.